Am I gonna be a Loki fan now? Like, am I a Loki stan? I might be. I might be a Loki fan now. Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another Loki reaction. Today we're going to be reacting to episode 2 called The Variant. Now, before we get started, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Subscribe if you want to see more Loki reactions. And you also liking the video lets me know that you guys enjoy these videos. So, I'd really appreciate that. Let's just quickly recap what we saw in the opening episode. So basically, I think this opening episode was the best episode out of all 3 Disney Plus shows that we have so far. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. The biggest thing I said in my Loki episode 1 reaction that I really enjoyed about it was basically the dynamic between Mobius and Loki, and how Mobius basically sits him down for a therapy session. Loki has this whole thing where his whole thing is control, and he wants to feel power, and Mobius just kind of brings him down by actually a lot of notches. He basically breaks him down completely. Loki's whole thing is that, like, glorious purpose, I'm meant to be king, God, and then Mobius is like, I keep wanting to call him Morbius, but it's Mobius. Mobius is like, no, your purpose was that you were created to kill people, and so that basically the Avengers could come together and achieve their best in defeating you. That's your whole purpose. You are a loser. And then, the end of file at the end. That's all that happens. He dies to Thanos. And that was my favorite thing about the first episode, Loki basically being on his high horse and then being taken down. That was really good. The dynamic between Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston is fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to episode 2. I like the introduction to the TVA. We still have a lot to learn about the TVA and how certain things operate, but it was a really cool introduction. I like how it looks. And yeah, I'm not going to waste your time. Again, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into episode 2.
For something better. Fugitive variant's been killing our Minutemen.
Tell the music in the show is going to go crazy. Ooh. Of course they play this song. Oh boy. She's gonna kill all of them. Okay. Oh! 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 I need a hero! She dead? You're dead. Ooh. Good attempt.
Branches past red line.
Very bad things.
Come on, Loki. What is it?
That's awesome.
It's when the TVA can no longer reset the Nexus event.
Magazine, put it down. Come on, gear up. There's been an attack. Let's go.
I love seeing that he's training. He's like working for them now. That's awesome. Okay, Loki. Got the drip on.
Which kind of Loki remains unknown.
The lesser kind.
Which kind? There's gonna be multiple! Ah.
A lot of these guys, almost more than any other variant. You two are alike. Slight differences in appearance.
Is that like a soccer one?
So slight,
That's so cool.
Powers.
Back. Is no one concerned about that?
Of what?
Me betraying you.
No. Why not? Because you already know that we can catch you, and how's betraying us going to get you any closer to the timekeepers?
An audience with the timekeepers is on the table.
Ah, there you go. You had his curiosity, but now you have his attention.
Reset charges prune the affected radius of a branched timeline, allowing time to heal all its wounds.
The variant's never taken a hostage before.
Yeah, why did it
Maybe
now?
he's upping his game.
If you leave this tent, you'll end up like them.
Is he messing with them?
I see a scheme. And in that scheme, I see myself.
We're running out of time, Mobius.
Hold on. He's working. Oh. Playing his cards.
They're in graver danger than we realized.
Or is he messing with them? He has to be messing with them.
He's lying. Just playing games. There's no one out there. Had me for a second. My ears are sharp, too.
Now, this is the thing with Loki. Now it begs the question of, was he telling the truth or was he lying just to waste time?
I know.
I was just thinking it sounds like someone I know.
So do they have like some kind of a relationship here or what? Or are they just friends?
Loki helps me get closer to the one we're chasing, right?
They're potentially being blinded. They think that all Lokis are the same. It's basically what Loki was talking about earlier. They're blinded by their own ignorance.
Believe in this variant?
Luckily, he believes in himself enough for the both of us. And hey, if it doesn't work, I'll delete him myself. But because you know this variant is better than you, You can't take it.
He wants to one-up that Loki, so that's why he wants to catch him. I wonder if this is like one building, or if we are going to venture outside into that city that we saw in the first episode to see the rest of the city. I wonder if that's a possibility. Does Mobius have an apartment in the city? Does he drive?
Pretend your life depends on it. I'm gonna get a snack.
Does depend on it. Also, paperwork, Loki. Let's go. We think that with all of the technology, including the Miss Minute thing that we saw earlier, they would have new ways to document things besides paper.
I'd like all files pertaining to the creation of the TVA, please.
Those are classified.
I'd like all files pertaining to the beginning of time, then.
Those are classified.
Okay, the end of time.
Those are classified.
Okay, what files can I have?
He's just trying to learn as much as he can about the TVA. This is when he's going to be shuffling through papers and he's going to accidentally find something. Destruction of Asgard. Oh, he missed that part. He skipped through it. He doesn't know that Asgard is destroyed. What did I say? Wait, what did I say? What did I say? Hold on. Zero variance energy detected. Okay, displaced by... Okay. The frantic walk with the paperwork. I found it! I cracked the case!
He's hiding in apocalypses. Ragnarok. Are you familiar?
Yes, the destruction of Asgard and most of its people. I'm sorry.
Yes. Very sad. Anyway, it got me to do whatever I want to do, and it would never matter. It wouldn't go against the dictates of the timeline.
That just looks so
because
funny.
We'll destroy Asgard no matter what I do. And everyone around you is destined for imminent destruction. Then nothing that I say or do will matter. Right? Because it gets destroyed.
Okay. So they don't monitor because the timeline ends.
I love to be right.
Ah! He got him there. What apocalypse? Pompeii. We're gonna see the volcano go off. Okay, I like this. I'm loving where this show's going. You know, at some point, this always happens in time travel shows, especially sci-fi ones. We will get to the JFK assassination at some point, right?
I know we don't want to get too giddy.
Oh, come on. It's cool.
No, it is cool, but it's just not in good taste because of...
Well, they're all going to die anyway.
Morituri estis, iste mons, ignes, pastos per saecola in vos est. Nothing matters!
Oh, this is...
Nothing has any consequence!
It's kind of fucked up to laugh at this, just like Mobius said. It's in bad taste.
Believe it. Zero variance energy, no branching in the timeline.
That's awesome. I love how this is a detective show. Such an interest. This is what Marvel does. This is what Marvel Studio does. How do you take Loki and put him in a suit and tie and make him a detective like he's solving cop dramas here? This is awesome.
On the sacred timeline, that would create a branch for sure.
It'll be fun, though.
Yeah.
He's gonna get on a jet ski at some point. He has to.
Existence is chaos. Nothing makes any sense, so we try to make some sense of it. My life. And it's real because I believe it's
He
real.
doesn't question it because, that is exactly what it is. He's been created and that's all he's lived. It's real.
Past, present, future. There's no such thing as free will.
Well, I mean, you know, it's an oversimplification.
And I, here at the TVA, we're the only ones who are actually free.
These conversations are so good, man. I love how Loki's questioning everything. And Mobius and Loki's ideologies are clashing together. So good.
Louis was only sold regionally on Earth from 2047 to 2051. All you gotta do is cross-reference that with every apocalyptic event.
Got it. That's where he is.
Alabama 2050, just in case.
Oh, it gets nice.
Absolutely not.
No.
Consists of a series of sprawling sections, including a large warehouse.
It's like a Costco. Man, the visual effects are top tier here. Loki, you gonna put a hood on or what? Oh,
The hell was that?
simple.
You can trust me. I understand I have to earn
He's
that,
sticking his neck out for you, Loki.
so I will.
What the hell? Oh, what is? Oh no, she's controlling them. Is she? Oh, she transferred consciousness.
Me, I presume.
If anyone's anyone, you're me.
There was always going to be a battle of the egos and the personalities.
Hi, are you guys looking for the disaster shelter?
No.
Why was this guy so calm earlier on?
I could use a qualified lieutenant.
Himself.
After 8 to 10 seconds of consideration, the answer is no. I'm not interested in ruling the Time Variance Authority.
He's interested in destroying it. Oh! That's a big boy. What? I know he can do that. Give him the hands, Loki! Oh no. Oh no, you're giving yourself the hands. Oh shit. There she is. Yep.
This isn't about you.
Oh shit. She's about to set all of them off? This isn't good at all. Where are they all going?
Where are they going?
Somebody just bombed the sacred timeline.
Oh shit. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. No. No. Wow. That was awesome. Especially those last 5 minutes of the episode. Like I said there at the end. Like, I know I'm going to start at the end probably, but that's all I'm thinking about right now. Like, I really felt the betrayal there at the end. Like, when Mobius rides him and he's like, Loki, wait! And Loki kind of just thinks about it for a second. Do I want to betray my friend or do I want to go through this door? And he kind of, he does betray him. And I felt that betrayal there at the end. Also, the musical score through the first 2 episodes, and I can tell through the rest of the show, is gonna go extremely hard. But once again, I feel like I keep saying this with all 3 Disney Plus shows so far, is that the action is not the thing that really excites me. The action is great and all, but what really gets me excited and what really draws me into these shows is the characters and the conversation that they have between each other, sharing their ideologies. That conversation at the lunch table about existence and the end of time between Mobius and Loki, so great, and it makes me think about a lot of things about just the creation of the universe, and Loki is questioning Mobius and his whole perspective on the TVA. And what I like about this show and the conversations is that, like, you know, the audience, when we watch time travel shows or anything to do with time, anything to do with time travel, we always have these like questions, and we start bringing up all these questions, and it seems like that the writers knew that they had a time travel story on their hands, and then they knew that time travel always gets questioned. So every single time Loki is learning about the TVA, he's questioning the TVA with questions that like we as the audience would have. Like, he's poking at Mobius, wondering, trying to learn more about the TVA, and Mobius is providing some decent answers. Also, Owen Wilson, wow, he is great. I am loving the dynamic between him and Tom Hiddleston, but on his own, Mobius, he's great as well. He's really funny, but he's also on task, and I like his positive energy. You know, he doesn't seem like he'd be down yet. He's very positive. He's like, all right, we got to get this job done. I believe in you, Loki. Don't let me down. We'll see in episode 3, he was let down by Loki, so we'll see if that kind of flips a switch in his head. But so far, I'm really liking his character. Also, at the end of my episode 1 reaction, we talked about Lady Loki. We talked about how that variant that they're hunting is going to be Lady Loki because the internet has already found that out even before the show released. And we learned about the fact that Lady Loki has been hiding in apocalypse events timelines. Basically, these are timelines where an apocalypse event will happen and civilization will get wiped, so nobody will live to tell the story. And basically, nothing that you do in that timeline matters, because that civilization is going to get wiped out, and that won't alert the TVA. Basically, Loki and Mobius go to Pompeii. Loki releases some goats, start yelling at the people, telling them, you're all about to die, because this volcano is about to erupt. And that doesn't alert the TVA, because, again, the volcano erupts literally a second later. Everybody gets wiped out. That timeline is gone. So, again, doesn't raise any questions. The TVA can't monitor that. So basically, they find out that Lady Loki has been hiding in Apocalypse timelines. And that's when they go to this futuristic Alabama rocks cart place, Costco, Best Buy looking, more Best Buy looking probably, right, store. And there Lady Loki shows some of her skills, the enchantments with the hypnosis, like she can transfer her consciousness onto different bodies and control people. That's pretty cool. I don't know whether we've seen Loki do that yet. We've seen him create illusions, like holographic illusions, and create, duplicates of himself. He does talk about that there's two different styles of powers. I forget what exactly they were, but there's a difference between duplications and illusions. Yeah, that's what that was. Duplications and illusions. And through that chase through Roxxcart, I feel like Loki tries to get Lady Loki on his side, and he tells her his plan. And I feel like he's really genuine about that. His whole plan is to, meet the timekeepers and overtake them. But Lady Loki doesn't really explain herself yet. I think in episode 3, because now they're in the same place, they both walk through the same door, they will sit down and have a genuine conversation. But I feel like her actual thing is to destroy the TVA. Because if this Loki's whole thing is to overtake the TVA, and he's like, join me, let's overtake the TVA together. But she's like, no, I'm not interested in that. Then her only other option is to destroy the TVA. And I think that's what she's trying to do. So, I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, she's probably going to be the one that's trying to do the good, and the TVA are the ones trying to do the bad. Because again, we talked about in episode 1, TVA has this whole thing where the timekeepers are kind of dictators of everybody's lives. Loki keeps bringing up this perspective of free will. Is there such a thing? And yes, Mobius does answer, it's not so simple, but the way the timekeepers operate, they're like, we have control over your life, you're going to do what we tell you to do, and if you veer off that path, we're going to erase you. We are controlling you. So it seems like Lady Loki doesn't really agree with that, and she might be on her path to take out the TVA. At the end there, she does bomb the sacred timeline, which I don't really know what that means. It seems like she sent a bunch of those reset charges to all these different locations, start resetting timelines. That's pretty cool. I really don't know what kind of effect that's going to have. But, yeah, seems like bombing the timeline pretty bad. And that's only happening in episode 2, which is crazy. It means we have 4 more episodes of amazing storytelling left. Who would have thought back in 2012, or back in 2011, back in 2013, back in 2017 when Thor Ragnarok showed up, back in 2018 in Infinity War when we saw Loki die. Who would have thought that in 2021 we would see Loki be like a detective for the time cops and work desk jobs, reading through documents, reading through paperwork, doing paperwork, and wearing a shirt and a tie, and watching explanation videos with Miss Minute. Who would have thought that? Again, I gotta praise Marvel Studios. The way they switch up their characters and the way they take stories in different directions. Now Loki has been stripped of all his Asgardian leather and stuff. He's walking around with a tie and a shirt. He's looking like a full-on detective now, doing desk work. Loki doing desk work. That's like one of my favorite things in this episode. Loki doing desk work. It's so out there, but so cool at the same time. I don't know why I'm so fascinated with that. But yeah, I'm super excited for episode 3. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to episode 2. If you want to see more Loki reactions, if you like what this channel is doing, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Down in the comments, let me know what you thought about episode 2. What are some of your predictions for the rest of the show? I'd really love to have a discussion with you about that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.